Hello there, I'm Scotty. You're not welcome back to the wild card weekend. Yes, it's a bit of a slow start. I had some stuff to do today. I had to sweep and mop my bathroom floor and clean my toilet because it needs to be clean. I mean, I'm sleeping in there, so it's got to be clean. Long story why I'm sleeping in there, just, you know, it's not as uncomfortable as you would think, but it's also not as comfortable as you would think. But anyway, so I cleaned that up, and then I had to go over to the Walmart to get some stuff that I needed. Garbage bags and paper plates, plastic silverware, some other stuff. Had lunch, and then finally watched The Spirit. My original plan was to wake up, do that one food review for the cereal that's going to be up on the channel Wednesday, I think it is. It's probably just going to be a Scotty Tries week, because I still have these chips over here to try, and I bought some other chips to try, so I'm probably just going to be a whole week of that every day at 8. Didn't mean to. But, so I finally watched The Spirit, and the hell did I just watch? Oh yes, also the windows are open because it's actually, well, I wouldn't say a nice day, but it's a day that's not hot. So it works. It's raining, but you hear people driving on the freeway, But that's okay. This is no high caliber movie. I didn't think it was that bad. A lot of people hated on this. Like, I never read the comic, so I didn't know. But yeah. So this was the first sole directing effort for Frank Miller. He co-directed Sin City and Sin City: A Dame to Kill For with Robert Rodriguez, but this was his sole directorial debut. And whatever they said about this guy doing the comics, apparently his credibility went down as he got older, which I hope that doesn't happen to me. I don't want to get older and go cuckoo. You know what I mean? I'm already cuckoo enough as it is, but yeah, just this is the most confusing. So, The Spirit is a film noir style detective who's also immortal. Apparently, he can't die due to an incident that happened with him and our villain, the Octopus, played by Samuel motherfucking Jackson. Samuel L. Jackson, who is the villain in this film and is one of the most confusing bits of this film. This does have a pretty all-star cast, except for the main star. We got Samuel L. Jackson, Scarlett Johansson, Eva Mendes, Sarah Paulson, Dan Lauria, Paz Vega has a cameo for like 5 seconds, 5 minutes. Am I missing someone? Stana is in this. And our main star is Gabriel Macht. And if you're asking, Holmes? Yeah, you wouldn't be the only one. But I know him from Suits. And if anyone knows him, that's what they know him from. Ortiz. And they're not too impressed here. He's not bad. Now, all of the acting in this film, it's not bad, but it's also not their fault. They are clearly being directed in a way that's not normal. Like, Scarlett Johansson's performance is like a, Plank from Ed, Edd n Eddy? More charisma than Scarlett Johansson in this film. She's just very one note. Samuel L. Jackson, I can't say he's one note. He's giving it his all. I'm telling you. But they go through so many costume changes, even some that don't make sense. Like, he's normal, then he's Russian, then he's a samurai, then he's a goddamn Nazi. Which makes no sense because, in case you don't know, Samuel L. Jackson is black. And the Nazis, they don't like anyone that's not their color. In fact, they were so strict, the Nazis, they didn't like anyone that wasn't blonde-haired and blue eyes. So they like me. But also, I'm fat, so that's probably not No, you ought to fight. You eat all the bratwurst. Out with you. I love bratwurst, so probably. Not like that, you sick freaks. Girl was watching this going, shut up. I did not mean like that. You gotta put the bratwurst between a bun. Okay, never mind. Anyway, yeah, there's so many casting changes. Even Dan Lauria feels subdued. I mean, Dan Lauria's greatest attribute is his yelling. It was the Wonder Years or even the Smallville episode he's in. You cast him in a role, you're gonna have him yelling. Nostalgia Critic did a review for this movie and compared him to wasn't it Cosworth, Cosburn. The police detective cop friend of Freakazoid. Coswell? I don't remember what it was. And it's close. It basically just tags along with the spirit. His daughter is like the chief head doctor who's in love. Look, every single woman that comes on screen is in love with the spirit. The only one that I'm unsure of is Scarlett Johansson. But even that, there's something. He had a past with Eva Mendes. She thinks he's dead. And then he's dating Sarah Paulson. But also, the new police chief, the new police officer, detective, whatever her name is, played by Stana Katic, who is a great actress, but again, comes off as a board of wood because of direction. She's like, hi, I'm the new police officer. Nice to meet you. And I'm just like, they replace her with a robot? What is this? And then even Paz Vega's character, who is sent to, at this point, the octopus has the spirit tied up, and she is sent out there to kill him, and he says some things in French, and then she saves his life, and then she fucks off. Every single woman wants his Coco Jumbo. I mean, Jesus Christ. Like, what? Why? And there's just so many confusing things in this film. Like, the first scene of this film is a confusing action scene. There's a thing with a guy in the middle of a lake, and no, not a guy. It's Eva Mendes pops out of the lake for some reason, and she has this box, and then some guy's standing there ready to shoot her, she has a gun. She's gonna shoot this guy with the box. It looks like she does, but then we cut back later and find out that there's actually one of the henchmen who are all clones and played by the same guy, who have weird names, which the only two I can remember are Huevos and Rancheros. Yes, I don't know. And she's after these, Eva Mendes after these chests because it has special gold in it or something. But I don't know why the octopus wants it, but crazy action scene that kills, that goes, and then she has a husband, and like when the spirit shows up to arrest her thinking that she's behind the killings, she's like, oh, that's my husband, but I didn't kill him, he did it to himself, that whatever he drank was poison. And she's just so nonchalant. By the way, this movie's PG-13, but they try to skirt around that a few times. Like here, we see a booty cheeks, but it's obviously a stunt double, a body double. But like, she's standing there, she's basically naked. We don't see anything until we see the booty cheeks, and I'm just like, wait, this is PG-13, you gonna have booty cheeks there? Used to be you could have a pair of tits pop up in PG movies. See Airplane for that, right? And then later, when Samuel L. Jackson dies, we get a mother, but we don't get the whole thing. You get one F-bomb in a PG-13 movie, and you can't say motherfucker. Is that too much? Is that too far for a PG-13 movie? You can't. That's another thing. It's a Frank Miller movie. Frank Miller comics are notoriously bloody. And Frank Miller directs a PG-13 movie. Now, as weird as Frank Miller has gotten by this point in his career, that he's doing this, I have a feeling it was the studio who said, no, no, no. If we want to sell this, we got to make it PG-13 because that's always the case. Look at Matrigan. No, it's got to be PG-13, even though it was shot as an R. They cut it down to PG-13. Even as an R, though, it's not that bad. And they did it with, what was it? Truth or Dare was shot as an R and trimmed down to PG-13 for the thing. Bye Bye Man was rated R and shot down to a PG-13. Cut down to PG-13 because they thought it would sell better. Because they had no faith in these movies otherwise. So, yeah, that's probably why, like, no. Cut it down to a PG-13. Or make it a PG-13. So this wasn't cut down. There's no unrated cut of this anywhere. It's, and they got as far, I think the booty cheeks and the mother were as far as he could get without making it R-rated. So also, besides the Samuel L. Jackson stuff, questionable stuff, like, it focuses on this scene. There's a scene that focuses on after the spirit gets knocked off the roof by Eva Mendes, and his cape gets caught on this thing. No capes. But Edna, it saved his life. Okay, just this one time, it's okay to have a cape. Okay. But he's hung on this thing, and it's ripping, and there's these people down there going, jump, jump, jump. I don't think they realize he's hooked on this thing. And so his idea, this scene takes so long, but it's so funny. But it's still so long, and there's no point to it being a movie. It's just there. He takes the belt from around his pants, which causes his pants to fall. That's not how pants work, but, I mean, they would, I guess. I have shorts. These shorts, if I were to take the belt out, would fall. But it looks like he completely undid his pants, is what it looks like. But so he's trying to use that to hook the thing and then swing over. So he's trying to do that with his pants down, and finally lands on this elevator thing. And by this point, Eva Mendes has taken off in a cab. By the way, there is no mention of her dead husband from this point on. No mention to the cop. There's nothing. It's like, we found a body out there. No, there's nothing mentioned of that. And Samuel Jackson goes out like a whimper with an explosion. Mother! And it gets exploded. Bloated up. Yeah. And then, it kind of ends with the spirit kissing Eva Mendes. Happens to be right in front of Sarah Paulson, so she gets all pissed. And he's like, no, that was a goodbye, baby. That sounds like, Bruce Campbell would have been good for that. Nah, it was a goodbye, baby. It meant nothing. Absolutely nothing. And then Santa Canuck walks up. How you doing? Bastard. Bruce Campbell would have been good. If they did this in the 90s, Bruce Campbell would have been good. By 2008, he was a little gray, I think, if they did this in the 90s, Bruce Campbell would have been good. But, especially if they're doing it. I don't think the character was like this, but if they're doing it this way, I think Bruce Campbell would have fit. Maybe not at his current age where he was in 2008, but still. Yeah, that's where the movie basically ends. Not really. There's also a narration throughout the film, the beginning, and the middle, and the end. Also, which is kind of, it's okay, but like, why is he having a narration? It's film noir type situation, I guess. But then, he has a cat named Muffin, and all the bloodshed he's seen so far, it's the death of the cat. The cat just gets like melted, basically, eyeballs or anything that's left. It's the death of the cat that pisses him off. Leading to a line that I don't think was supposed to be as dumb as it came out to be, but he goes after Samuel Jackson yelling, "This is for Muffin!" I lost it. I'm like, what? You really thought that line was going to be taken seriously? If you did, no. Just no. But yeah, I'm going to give this one a middle of the road. I was hesitant to watch it. I bought a bunch of comic book movies when I was going to do a comic book-a-thon, a comic movie marathon thing. and I since canceled that because I did most of the other things. I did start that, Supergirl and another one, but then I didn't do anymore. So, but yeah, it's fine. Also, I should also talk about the style. It's very much taking inspiration from the Sin City movies. It didn't bug me as much as I thought it was going to. That was the big thing. Because I thought it was going to bug me. And this DVD, let me grab it back, is, I got it off eBay. It's obviously a Canadian release. Why do I say that? Because whenever they have one where it's in two different languages, one in English, one in French, that's a Canadian release. And also on the back here, it has a little maple leaf thing. It says 14, which is PG-13. I tried to, I'm like, what is this rated? I had to look it up on the internet to see what it is. I didn't know what Canadian 14 is. Maple? That's a little on the nose, don't you think? But yeah, it's the middle of the road. And it's all dark and stuff, but his tie is the thing that sticks out. I do like when he's an officer, it's like, give me a tie, and it better be red. I'm just like, okay, sure. But yeah, it's middle of the road. So, what are your thoughts on The Spirit? Let me know in the comments below. You gotta pick out the next movie. Give me a good one. Let me pick myself a winner. Alright. I'm gonna put it to the screen, and I'm gonna have to guess what it is backwards. Huh? Bed knobs and broomsticks? What the hell is that? Babyssil Pendant? Oh, I got it. Ooh. My first revisited. Bedazzled revisited. We got the first revisited of the whatever weekend, or wildcard weekend. I'm actually excited to watch that one. Bedazzled. I reviewed it during my first year, I think it was, or maybe it was 2024, or 2020, I mean. But it's been a while and needs a revisited, so there you go. So, thank you for watching. I've been Scotty, and I'll see you in the next one.